Okay, so we just finished reading the book called The Mitten. The Mitten. So we're going to do a little storytelling activity using this book and how the animals all fit into the mitten. We're going to talk about what order they came in, and we'll look at some pictures. So first, let's write. We're going to take our handy dandy marker and we're going to write the title of our book. Hold on, please. Hi. We're going to write, let's see, we'll write it right here. The Mitten. Okay, that's the title of our book. That's the name of our book. So first, what's the first thing that we start out with? What's the first thing we start with? Can you tell me what that is?
Mitten.
A mitten. So Baba makes a mitten for Nikki. So we're going to start with a mitten. Now, we're going to put the names of our items with their picture. Now, we don't expect the kids to start learning letters or spelling or identifying letters. This is just to introduce the concept that words represent meaning of pictures. So then when kids start looking through books, they can use words to express what they think the picture means. Huge concept in language and literacy. Big skill for pre-reading. So we're going to start putting words, which is a group of letters, with our pictures. Okay, so we've got a mitten. We've got mitten. All right, so what is the very first animal that comes in the mitten? Because let's remember the story. So Baba makes the mittens. Nikki puts them on and he goes outside and he plays, and then he drops the mitten. So the mitten is out there, it's laying in the snow, and some animals come along. Why do you think they got inside the mitten?
Because they were all big.
Because they were cold. Snow is so cold. So they said, I'll get inside the mitten to warm up. So the first animal that goes inside the mitten is a mole. Ooh, that thing looks creepy, crawly, and furry. So we've got a mole.
What is this last word?
Please don't do that, okay? I don't need that one right now. I've got a great big helper. Miss Savannah has help with all her videos. Okay, so we're going to put the word mole with our picture. This is a mole. So the mole is the first one to come in. So he gets all cozy in there. And then, what's this?
A bunny.
A rabbit. A bunny rabbit comes along. And he decides to get in the mitten. He said, I'm cold too. Move over, mole. I want to get there. So we'll put our word rabbit. Okay, so we've got a rabbit. All right, now next. What's the next animal that comes along?
This one.
You remember the name of this? I know it's kind of new. It's a hedgehog.
The hedgehog.
And you see his pricklies right there? He's very spiky, so you don't ever want to touch. If you touched it, ooh, that hurt your finger. So we've got a hedgehog that came in next. Okay, ooh, he's crooked. Alrighty. So we're going to put his name with him. Hedgehog. Okay.
Now it's the owl.
Our next animal that comes along and says, move over, make some room for me, is the owl. Do you know what the owl says?
It says,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. In this case, he said, move over. All right, so we'll put him right here. You see that? Yeah, perfect. All right, so we're going to put his name with him. This is the name Owl. All right, so we'll put the owl right there. Okay, our next animal that came along is
this one.
This guy called the badger. He is black with a white stripe. Badger. So we'll put him up. He climbs on in the mitten too. That's a lot of animals to get inside one mitten. It doesn't look like they would fit, does it? The mitten looks smaller than all these animals. Let me see the name. Thank you. So we're going to put Badger's name with it. Badger. Okay, so now we've got the badger.
And now
Next,
it's time for the fox.
the fox climbs in. Now the fox was scary to them, so they said, "Ooh, we better scoot over. We don't want the fox to get us. So we'll make room for him." Okay, so then we've got the fox. And then we're going to put Fox's name with him.
Yep.
Thank you. This word says fox.
Fox.
See how each of our
I
animals
don't like
has
fox.
a name?
Mom, I don't like
No, I don't either. If you ever see a fox, you need to run away because they are dangerous. All
Now
right.
it's time for
And
the
the
bear.
last animal that tries to get inside is the bear. The big brown bear. Roar.
Roar.
He said, "Make room for me in that mitten." Roar. You do not want to mess with a bear.
And now it's time for his name.
And we're going to put Bear's name with him. Bear.
Bear.
Big brown bear. Let's all start with the letter B. Big brown bear. Nice. Okay, so last but not least, this animal doesn't get inside the mitten, but what does he do?
It's a mouse.
This is a mouse. What does the mouse do? He doesn't get inside the mitten. He climbs on the bear's nose. And what happens when he gets on there? Achoo! He makes the bear sneeze. So let's put the mouse on the board.
And now
Because
it's
he
time
is
for-
the one that ends the story. And we'll put his name with him. Mouse. Mouse.
Can I do it?
Hold on a minute. Alrighty. So we've got Mouse. And after Mouse gets on the bear's nose and tickles it, what happens? He
It's a
sneezes. Achoo! And all the animals come out of the mitten. The mitten flies up in the air, and as it comes back down, Nikki comes to catch it. So we've got all of our items from the book. We've got the mitten,
What's that?
mole, rabbit,
Oh, what's that?
hedgehog, owl,
Owl.
badger,
Badger.
fox, bear, and the mouse. Let's count how many animals we have. Hold on, please. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 animals. Okay, and how many mittens do we have? 1, just 1 mitten. So all 8 animals got in that 1 mitten. That is amazing. So I want you guys to look at this. Tell me, what animals do you like? And which animals can you remember the name of? So I'll take a picture of this and I'll put it with the book reading. And you guys let us know what animals are on here. Which ones do you remember? Which ones are gross and scary? And which ones you like? And what do you think about the book, The Mitten? Thanks. Bye.
Bye.